On the last edition, the female artists in Abuja showed us how they are uncovering a new generation of their colleagues who are working on new styles and techniques. Now, let's look at the other women who participated in that show.
The Uncovered Female exhibition is their way of unleashing the potentials of the young female artists. That much was revealed on the last edition of the program, which featured those that were part of the Female Artists Association.
I've always been in the art world, so I'm very passionate about art. I'm very enthusiastic, especially about these artists who are really amazing, and about the association, the Female Artists Association in Abuja. So this is my passion, basically, my interest, and they are so wonderful. Some of the people here know them already, but I would like to showcase more of them. That's my point.
Now, let's look closely at the topics these women are exploring and the way they interpret them, with a slice of their roots reflected.
These works are ball pen on paper. It is titled The Black Models. The Black Models is a series I'm doing depicting the African woman and how the culture of the African culture has what the African culture does to the African woman. But you can see in today's woman or the contemporary woman, she has lived above the culture and traditions of her land. You can see women doing a whole lot. It wasn't done before. It was actually a taboo for a woman to even speak up. But these days, women do a whole lot. So amidst all of this, we're, going above the way it used to be before. So this work, the motifs on the faces actually depict or signify the customs and traditions. Okay, but the African woman she has risen above all of, the shackles that used to put her down.
I love music a lot, and I can say music is my source of inspiration. I listen to beats and I get inspired. I keep working. I just pick anything up and I start working on it. So seeing it is like a reminder of the impact of music in life. I grew up with my grandma, so I believe using African motifs, appreciating our culture and heritage, appreciating the culture, because I believe we should not leave this culture behind. We should not leave our culture behind. It should relate us to the past, the present, and the future.
Gender issues that affect them starting from the cradle.
That the flowers show the beauty of life, and she's covering her child from the sad memories of life with the flowers and showing her the good parts of life only. That's what the work is about.
They are making a case for the female child to get a better deal.
The essence of association is to groom the younger ones and make them, stand on their own and, go on their own. So we've had a lot of female artists. They've grown, they're doing their solos, and they're standing on their own and working on their own, doing their own thing and, making their monies and everything, getting empowered. And so we brought the younger artists. They are being empowered. They've come here so that they can be known, and that's why we called it Uncovered. We are removing the veil. They are like opening them.
Beyond the show, there are other plans in the can that will help give the women a voice and the necessary support that will allow them focus on their careers.
The upcoming artists join the association, get, know what we're doing, be part of this exhibition. You can never do your thing alone, because if you go on by yourself, of course the men are going to make demands on you. So you stand with the association, work with the association. When you grow and you're strong enough to stand on your own, then you can go. So that's it.
Art is actually an interesting journey for me, and I think other upcoming artists should look at this as a way of expressing themselves. And there's a lot to do when it comes to being an artist. You get to meet a lot of people, you travel a lot, and then it's good. I encourage younger people to actually practice and be more serious about the practice.
The Female Artists Association was born in 2001. The goal is to identify talented female artists and encourage them to live their dreams while using their skills to be the change they want to see.
It's good to see artists pushing themselves and exploring new territories. But right now, it's time to reveal the artists we are celebrating this week.
Born in March 1936, Osita Osadebe is an Igbo-Nigerian highlife musician from Atani in Anambra State, southeast Nigeria. His career spanned over 40 years, and he is one of the best-known Igbo highlife musicians. His best-known hit was the 1984 single Osundi Owendi, which means one man's meat is another man's poison. It established him as a leader in the highlife genre and one of Nigeria's most popular records ever. Osadebe started his career singing at nightclubs in Lagos in the southwestern region of Nigeria. He had been a part of the Empire Rhythm Orchestra led by E.C. Arinze, in which he had learned much of his music skills. A prolific composer, Osadebe released his first album in 1958 and went on to write over 500 songs, half of which were released commercially. After stints with the Stephen Amache Band, the Central Dance Band, in around 1964, Osadebe struck out as a band leader with his group, the Soundmakers. As he became better established, Osadebe's style matured to include social commentary. Personal trials and tribulations were usually the main topic, and he extended his tracks for the audience, allowing room for people on the dance floor to indulge in the songs. The massive exodus of the eastern people out of western Nigeria caused the death of Highlife's prominence in the then capital Lagos, following the Nigerian Civil War in the late 1960s. On May the 11th, 2007, he died in Connecticut, United States, after suffering from severe respiratory difficulties.
You can enjoy Art House on any of these platforms.
Next week on Art House.
Let's talk about Lagos. Let's talk about Lagos. Let's talk about Lagos. Let's talk about Lagos. Do you know about Lagos?
A different kind of presentation. It's threefold.
From the books of history, will mystery bury the scrolls?
Get details on the next episode of Art House.
That's the program this week. We appreciate you for spending time with us, and we look forward to seeing you next week. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a great day.